Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called The High Note. This is a 2020 film. I did see it 2 days ago. I was able to see it on one of my areas. I'm able to see movies when nobody else is able to. And this is rated PG 13, runs an hour and 53 minutes, and it stars Dakota Johnson, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Kelvin Harrison Jr., among others that you will recognize, actually know their names. And the description is a superstar singer and her overworked personal assistant are presented with a choice that could alter the course of their respective careers. This is The High Note. In case you haven't heard of it at all, you can kind of look it up and know what the picture looks like. There you go. Well, thank you everybody for watching this video. Hope everyone is doing well in this time of the virus that we're kind of working our way out of. If you would like any correspondence with me outside of YouTube, I just started a Facebook page called Danny's Movies and Music. I'm just going over 100 followers there, so you can look that up, get some bonus content other than what I watch. I don't review Netflix movies here, and I don't just review other things and stuff. I put other things on Facebook. So other than that, I really appreciate all the followers I have here on YouTube. I'm just trying to grow and gain more relation with people. So if you'd like to connect, I would love to obviously do that. So reach out to me. Let's talk about The High Note. Like I said, I was able to watch it the other night. I know a lot of people are struggling to find this, but this is the newest movie that we were supposed to get. Beyond the King of Staten Island, Artemis Fowl is coming up soon. So this is one of the newer ones. My first approach at watching this was on demand, and they wanted like $20 to watch it once. So I wasn't gonna do that, but I was able to find it somewhere else. So hopefully you guys are able to find it. The short, nice, sweet summary of this is that it has music. It has this music legend that is managed by Ice Cube, and the singer legend has a personal assistant, and that's who this movie is mostly about, pretty much, I guess. It's about her struggle to want to be a personal assistant for this music legend, but want to also grow her life and her experience and try and get into producing. So, first thing off the bat is that this reminds me of Coyote Ugly. It just does. There are tons of more movies like this. People that don't want to be in the background. People that don't want to do that. We just had a Christian movie called I Still Believe, and that's about kind of a college kid that wants to be, not just a college kid. He wants to be in the spotlight. I mean, we get movies like this all the time. So one of my favorite is The Temptations, but it doesn't quite have this. But we just had a movie a while back with Lady Gaga, and that's going to be the real comparison. I think that people are going to have that movie and The High Note come out within 2 years of each other, and they're almost the same movie, sort of, kind of, a little bit. So the other short, sweet version recap of this is it has a tough hour and 20 minutes or so of this movie. It's tough. It's tough to work your way through. It's tough to, just sit there and be attentive all the time. And then the last half hour to 40 minutes saves this movie. And it's just shocking, a revelation what happens at the end. I'm not going to give it away. So I'll just talk about the beginning part of the movie, really. The reason I'm going to grade this movie a certain way is because of Ice Cube. He doesn't play a very versatile character, and his language and attitude kind of ruin this. Like, he can be funny, I guess, and he can be useful, I guess, but the language and the attitude are what ruins this movie for me right off the bat, and I have to keep putting up with it, and I just don't appreciate it. So I think that this movie could be amazing, and if it ever gets on like TV or something, it probably will be amazing without language. I think that's what its meaning is supposed to be. It feels like that kind of movie. It's supposed to be entertaining. It talks about musician after musician after musician of history. Gives you a very nice lesson. It's very thorough. It has a nice story about our music legend, maybe being over the hill, what to do next. You know, every musician kind of deals with that at some point in their life. No matter what level you are, you have to kind of wonder, what am I doing to provide the most up to date, entertainment? Am I going to just perform the same thing over and over again for the rest of my life? Am I okay with that? Like if you work at a church or something. So that part of the movie is fine. That part of the movie is good, well done about with the music legend. The rest of the movie, is just so cliche. It's just so predictable, and then it has the ending. But honestly, if it didn't have language, if it didn't have a couple scenes here and there, if it was a little bit more interesting in the middle, I think this would be a pretty complete movie. So I'm going to give the high note a B. And I think it's very strongly that, because it's not a movie to rewatch, not necessarily. It doesn't have enough singing and enough performing to really be a musical. It doesn't have as good enough acting, and it's not very funny. And honestly, our main character is kind of dry. I know she's been in some other things, one thing most notably, but our main character is really dry. She doesn't really add anything to this movie to make us really excited for her, and everything's kind of about her. So I just wish she had a little bit more personality. I think that would have helped things a lot. Less language, more personality, more interesting in the middle. The ending, I think, saves it and makes it a B instead of a C. So otherwise, this movie just kind of would have drawn on and ended. But it has a great ending, so I'll give the high note a B. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you're able to check this out. My name is Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. Enjoy your movies, and I hope you're able to give this a watch eventually. But try and give the high note a try, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.